I'm Rob Hayes. I'm a singer-songwriter from Basingstoke. This song is called Audrey Hepburn. It's a love song written kind of from the perspective of when I was a kid and what I believed my ideal woman would be.
Ever get the feeling something's missing? You don't know why, but you know you need it. Like a boat that doesn't float. Do you know what I mean? Well, I watched a film on Sunday morning. Right there and then I knew what I was yearning for. Before me on my TV screen, I wanna meet a girl like Audrey Hepburn. My nan would like her, that I'm certain. She'd get the best China treatment she'd ever seen. Is it her class, her charm, her dressings, her face, her grace, the mirror's defense? Well, I don't know, but I know what I know, and I know how I feel. Sit on my window sill and sing. Down the moon river we will swim. We'll swim down the track of my imagination. Meet at Waterloo Station. By the shop beneath the clock, that's where we'll be. And she'll see me. We'll grab a coffee from the cafe on Fleet Street, National Gallery for Culture, and then we'll dance by streetlight. Then I tell her I love her, and she'll believe me. Audrey, baby, we're gonna make it. First I gotta find you, maybe next week or next month or next year, just in a dream. I know that I can make a difference. All I need's a little persistence. Why it can't be like what I've seen on my TV screen.
I think the first song which I think really sort of inspired me, I think I went to see a puppet show in Reading when I was about 7 or 8, and it was the first time I heard or paid attention to the song We Will Rock You, and yeah, after that I just sort of fell in love with Queen and sort of Freddie Mercury's voice and just their songs. I think that was the thing which really sort of like got me onto music, without a doubt. The thing is, I want to say someone like Jeff Buckley, because for me he's just like phenomenal talent. But however, he would completely show me up. But yeah, I'd quite happily just sit there and play rhythm guitar for him and just listen, and yeah, I'd be totally happy with that. I think for me, sort of singing, playing guitar and everything like that, it's just a way to facilitate my songwriting. I mean, that's my main love. I like to think I'm a performer, but first and foremost it's songwriter, and yeah, I like to be able to play guitar and sing just purely so I can get those songs out there to an audience and hopefully people who will like them and appreciate. I went to a place in King's Cross called the Scala a little while ago, and saw a guy called Charlie Winston. He's massively big in France, even although he's English, but not many people know him over here. But him, I just adore. His music, his voice, his songwriting's amazing. There's a song I wrote a few months ago called Where I'd Like to Be. And a lot of my songs I tend to write from different perspectives, and this one is written from starting off from when I was sort of quite young and sort of where I wanted to be in life, and then it sort of just goes through as I got older and sort of that kind of doubt of am I where I want to be, and then that eventual realization that obviously things change. You know, what you think is perfect when you're 10 is obviously different when you're 32. I think without a doubt it would have to have been sort of several years ago when I went to New Orleans, and just being around a whole different culture, different music, listening to jazz and blues and stuff that I hadn't really paid enough attention to before, and yeah, it was like incredibly inspiring, and the food was great as well. Certainly in the way music's changed, yeah, I mean it's amazing. I mean in terms of homegrown music and being able to put yourself out there, obviously there's so many people doing it, it's kind of hard to get yourself pushed through, but yeah, I think sort of in terms of just that accessibility and being able to get yourself out there, it's changed massively in that respect. You can't maybe come up with some brainwash reversal device, because obviously there's a lot of people out there with some very strong opinions, and obviously, you know, each to their own, but a lot of these opinions I also strongly have an opinion on that are wrong, and yeah, maybe create some mass reprogramming. I like to think naturally quite positive. I'm a realist, but more of an idealist, I think. And yeah, I think things are just going to get better. I personally think, whether that's music, just the world in general. I think in terms of tolerance, if you look now over the decades, I think things have changed so much for the better. A lot of my time, I've normally got a guitar by me, and yeah, it's unsurprisingly, it's probably got a boring answer, but yeah, just constantly writing and being inspired. I don't know, I think sort of I just go one century back. I think 19th century. I think I don't think it was particularly a clean century to live in, especially if I was in England. But yeah, I just think in terms of music and composers, and I've got a thing for all things Victorian. I do. I'm sort of I'm open-minded to that fact. Yeah, I think there's definite possibility. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. I think it's down to the individuals. I think there's a sort of a lack generally of people being willing to share. I think whether that's the world or money, food, I think that's one of the biggest issues in a nutshell. I think just to enjoy sort of every moment and enjoy the people you're around and just get the most out of everything.
Cut me over with a layer of concrete and stone. I don't wanna go home. I steal night, but I gotta watch you pay off a loan. To the devil I owe. But I'm gonna step out, gonna break out of the ground. But I'm gonna shake up, I'm gonna wake up a sleepy old town. I feel it in my bones. Cut me over with a layer of silver and gold. I don't wanna grow old. I steal night, but I'm running low on vodka and coke. You know it's good for my soul. But I'm gonna step out, I'm gonna break out of the ground. But I'm gonna shake up, I'm gonna wake up a sleepy old town. I feel it in my bones. No, I'm not going home tonight. No, I'm not going home tonight. No, I'm not going home tonight. No. Cut me over with a layer of concrete and stone. I don't wanna grow old. I'm gonna step out, I'm gonna break out from out of the ground. I'm gonna shake up, I'm gonna wake up to sleepy old. I'm gonna step out, well I'm gonna step out, well I'm gonna step out, well I'm gonna. I feel it in my bones.
I am Bob Hayes, and you can find me on Facebook.